Alright. Grand Rising to all with peace, love, and protection. I'm out to get this message out. All in the light, right? Peace, love, and protection, all in the light. To all of my viewers, to myself as I watch this reading, because it's getting ready to get deeper around here. And I've been prolonging this message. Not this one, but my messages, period, in general, because I'm in purpose, right? What's up, subscribers? I know some new subscribers coming. Y'all come on in over here. We healing the inner child. And now that I have on my back, we're about to get down to business, right? Down in the business. So this gonna go deep. So put your heart on. Not on your sleeve. But turn it on if it's off. The title is Y'all Know and or Knew Better. This message, again, is for the middle class, grandpas, grandpapas, grandmas, grandmamas, nanas and shit. You know, the elderly who has ties to governments and the middle class who works for these people. I don't even know to call you guys people, because what you're doing to the people is absurd. But hi y'all. Listen, like, I be trying to keep my channel going in spite of all the attacks on the spiritual level, considering, you know, we down here in the matrix. I'm not drowning, but most is down here in the matrix drowning. Also, y'all know I don't smoke online. I smoke, you feel me? But I don't smoke online. But this shit right here is deep. To each his own to what it is you do. But when I'm delivering a message, I want to reach the right people, and sometimes the right people just don't dwell in what you dwell in. And you know, I'm different. But this message right here, let's get into it. So for starters, y'all already, I got a new prayer deck, y'all. I got a new prayer deck. So for starters, we got a new prayer deck. Sometimes some people just unstoppable, right? I got some candles going here because it's deep. Let's get this protection up. Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels. Y'all in position, get everybody else in position. Let's run it. So I got my little paper for my notes here, because I'm going to be hearing messages that I can't put out because the messages coming today, all day today. Well, what time is it? All evening. Rest of the evening, all that, right? I got some stuff that grind my nerves because I don't have gears. I got lanes that I switch though. I don't use gears to switch. It's a spiritual thing for me. I don't know who you is in my energy that's real scared, but come on out of it and listen. Cast your cares on the Lord and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous fall. Psalms 55:22. Off breaks. I don't know who need to hear this. Stop making it a job. I do it with purpose. So to those of y'all who cared to try to sabotage me, he will never let the righteous fall. Let's get into these prayers. Sometimes what you try to tear apart in somebody else is what's torn in you. That's what you need to fix and heal and get into. You can't sell what's yours and try to sell what belongs to others, because what's done in the dark always come to light. Let's get into it. Let me turn this music down because I don't own no rights to it, and you know, all this ownership shit, and people think they running and owning and controlling things is the exact reason why it's out of place in the beginning. People with privilege, because y'all don't have no power. You sold it. Let's get these prayers out though. My new deck, y'all. Got a new deck for prayers. And listen, I do know how I started finding these decks, but when I find these decks, it be in a place I didn't believe that I would be able to find the deck right. And the message be in these prayers. Before I start and close out, 7. I'm 7. Don't forget this, y'all. They abused my number, y'all. The 6 abused my number, but we're going to line the 6 up. I had another prayer. Yes, Spirit said that one. The messages on the prayers on the, listen, man, it be on time. Like, you sent me this right now? All right, listen, so I'm about to also do something I ain't never really did, and I'm going to play from, I'm flipping from 2 different decks. Clear my throat chakra, Spirit. I ain't got time, y'all. We're going to start out with 3. Okay, so listen. Remember when, okay, I'm going to touch on this, and then I'm going to get into that. I don't know what time, like, this might be 2 parts. Don't be mad. Listen, if you love yourself, watch it. So listen, 1 Peter 5:8. Remember saying, like, you know, when I come and I do my collective messages or whatever the messages is, you know, I'm destined to put out because it's all divine with me, right? I don't smoke. So if I'm coming to teach you a lesson, like, in the back of my head, you know, like, I thought it was probably my alter ego. So I'm like, dang, I love to be a teacher sitting at my desk hitting the J, teaching these people what they need to learn, and then being able to reciprocate what I'm putting out because they on the same page. But everybody ain't supposed to vibe on the same level you on. And when they do, you know, like, purpose. Look, but 1 Peter says 5:8. Be alert and of a sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Automatically, Spirit said, wine and spirits. I'm like, wine and spirits? Wine and spirits? It ain't natural. You know, and some things that are natural aren't meant to be ingested, right? So, but I need this, Jay, for this message. And I guess as the message go along, you'll see. Because y'all ain't ever seen me with no J in my mouth or no reading. But let's get into it. Proverbs 3:6. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. And in case y'all get a little confused about who is, because who, listen, the owl see best at night. Seek his will in all you do, and he will show you which path to take. Proverbs 3:6 on 9. I put that on 9. But some people don't be willing to fold. Heaven. I'm calling names today. All that. Isabella, that's your boss. She got you the head bitch in charge, don't she? That shit crumbling down because Psalms 55:22, it came back out. This was on top. I mean, at the bottom of the deck when I first pulled it out. I shuffled it, all that. I didn't cut. Something told me not to. I always cut, but ain't no more cutting around corners and cutting. Ain't no more cutting. The only place we cutting is to the damn chase. Like, cast your cares on the Lord and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous fall. I'm righteous. You think because I'm a lesbian, I'm unrighteous, but all the sinning you doing and the unrighteous sacrifices and the killing and the mental abuse and the sexual abuse and the physical abuse you didn't heal from, you're raining it down on the wrong people. That's why the righteous don't fall. Because you're unrighteously failing. Making sacrifices. 10:4. Psalms 55:2. 10:4. Confirmation. It's getting real outside. Psalms 25 on 7 is 5. One love, Alicia. I'm so sorry. But every time I tried to give a message, I ain't had no more memory. But that shit coming back like water now. Because guide me in your truth and teach me. For you are God, my Savior. Psalms 25. That's 7. Y'all keeping up? I told y'all on 7. I think I forgot to put some fun on my shit, but I'll fix it. Guide me in your truth. He guided me. I live in truth. What? You gonna come up on me and ask, did you murder that? Hell yeah, I murdered them. I murdered him because such and such and blah, blah, blah. And listen, he ain't gonna be doing it. I'm the soul collector. He ain't gonna be doing it no more. I'm not just an angel. Like, listen. All y'all did was push me up on my path of purpose because you stole my free will. So I didn't have another will to live but God's will. Where you at? He guided me in his truth. Who? He is who? God. For you are God. I am the Savior. I'm the one y'all tormented. I'm the help. I'm the wounded warrior you're going through. Not trials and tribulations. I'm going through people's selfishness and greed. Sins. People, grandmama and grandpappies and y'all, the sacrifices y'all making to live. It's raining down on them kids. I'm one of them. I'm a cycle breaker. And we breaking cycles. You don't like it? That's why the middle class grade fall now. They getting ready to replace you. It was time for you to stand up, not get too damn greedy. You can't live as unrighteously sacrificing. Not them babies. Not them babies. Matthew verse 19. Matthew 19 verse 14. Suffer little children, forbid them not. For of such only unto the kingdom of heaven. You gave them babies to Babylon. You sold seeds to Babylon. Y'all got seeds on seeds holding seeds. I almost called mental health. Let's get into it. Oh, I got another new deck, but I made it myself. I got a who's 2. Something what it's called. We gonna get to it. Oh no, the W's again. But the who's again. Listen, we getting into it around here. I'm about to bring the government, the middle class, y'all grandmamas and grandpappies whose sins y'all suffering from, a message. And it's time to get into it because, you know, like I go out into the world and, you know, somebody, you know, thought they was going to give me a blessing and take it back and destroy me. But while I was on this blessing, I was getting it. But in the middle of the blessing before, you know, I thought it was a blessing. You know, like I was going to be able to be blessing those when they gave me what I thought was a blessing that it wasn't, right? But in the middle of being on this path, I saw so much. It's not hidden. It's right in your face. But because you're so busy living the life, feeding flesh and not your spirit, you don't see. So when y'all was busy attacking my fucking flesh and tearing up my free will, you ain't leave me no choice but to feed my spirit, but to look for all of my souls because I possess 7 of them. That's just only what you need to know. I'm more than that. You abused them all, Austin, Antoine, but I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Listen, heavens, y'all souls ain't trapped on trees no more. They're in a holding place, waiting. They don't want to be back where you tormented them at. Because what y'all failed to realize is when y'all sold a soul, y'all was going to be dealing with a demon. So now you sold unto something looking for materialism and materialistic things and you got caught up. Because now you don't own you no more and you got things that belong to you coming behind you. And then sitting here suffering. And I go out every day into this, I don't even want to call it a world. The nations is gone. We need to be trying to make America great again. 1444 was on the clock. We can't be trying to make America great with people's feelings and emotions and jealousy and greed and envious behavior. God don't serve that. He don't move that. He even slow to anger. Like, I'm already angry. He here. I ain't even getting nowhere yet. I'd rather take a puff before I take a drink, and you done took more drinks than I did puffs. So who right? And listen, we ain't even gonna go in with the snuff. Shit. Y'all, grandmamas and grandfathers and great grandmothers and grandfathers made sacrifices that put their kids in position to not be able to live their lives. Because when the person who don't own theyself own you, they own what you own. And that's what a system in the industry is about. Ownership, control. That's why it's all out of control. Because you're moving with your own mind that lives in greed, that lives in jealousy, that lives in hate. Get out of your mind and get in your heart. So, not that I don't put these readings out because I be trying to protect people, right? But when I stood up, with the power that I have, with the protection that I gave you, you took your protection that I gave you and thought you were going to attack me with it? 77, 1625. The hell? Let me clear these chakras. Let's get this energy cleared up. Let me get some banshees and some demons to surround the energy. I'm gonna put you in the ethers. Don't play with me. I run the ethers. Me and the devil friends work hand in hand with a God like me. I embody all four energies of the queen. Where you at? Listen, y'all, I don't do this with my deck. Heaven got a plan for y'all. Listen, go and get your forgiveness. Ask Jesus to come into your heart as your Savior. Do it. So that in that moment you can reap what you have sown. Because if you think you're going to get away with what you did, you sold down to earth, nigga. Ooh, put my fire out. That put my fire out. There is no such thing as death. Stop right there. This for me. They said this for me. And put this up. The overall energy. They said this my overall energy. I have nothing to feel guilty about. This the people that y'all sacrificed and sold the souls, right? They want me to know I don't have nothing to feel guilty about. All right, let me light my candle back up because, listen, there is no such thing as death. I am learning over here, okay? These two cards fell on top of my teacup candle because I got two of them. You know, I'm saving two. 7's saving 2, and you better fucking know it. And there's nothing you're gonna do about it. Because I got the whole world in my hand. And you know what, I should have been had it. Because the way you running it, we're gonna show you where hell at. There is no such thing as death. So all these, you know, like, I'm a medium. I have mediumship skills. I'm not just an angel who can heal. I'm also a medium, right? I'm the soul keeper. I'm the soul collector. Like, listen, y'all playing games out here. The way y'all got these trees looking, souls do belong on trees, but the way y'all got these souls on trees with these holes and these gunshot wounds and these unrighteous sacrifices, the more y'all attack me, the more I see. The stronger y'all making me. I told y'all that. I sat down and played this field like you was playing the script. Where you at? I been knew. And just like I knew everybody sent into me was who they was, I started telling them, don't do this to yourself. I'ma be good. That's why people smile. That is why, yes, Lord Jesus Christ. Forgive them not, for they know what they do and did and chose. Right? The people y'all kill is learning over there. You see that? Earth is our school. I was sent straight down here from the heavens to break cycles. I was so busy trying to save the people that y'all was putting through the cycles that needed to be broken, while you're sitting there watching your daughter do the same thing you did, just knowing you ain't gonna have no outcome. How you 70 to 91 years old still trying to make sacrifices on people's life so you can live? And then y'all switching characters. Here you go, right here. Earth is our school. These people mind is free. They are so much better now, because the people that you sacrifice 2022 on the phone, David, is because the people that you're out here sacrificing are the very people to save you. And see, when you sit down and play with the Illuminati and you want to run games with cults and covenants hidden in secret societies, that's what they don't tell you. I'm the one with the power that can help you get it back. But I'm going to need some bands. And look, I don't give a fuck about no dollar. I'm going to need some bands, though. Because, listen, I give you an inch, you're going to want a mile. Y'all stuck on the wrong side. The darkness don't ever trump the light. 21-3 on the phone. That's 33. Them people are so much better now. And listen, all them seeds of mine y'all sacrificing, putting demons on them the demons y'all signed up for. They want me to know I'm never alone. Somebody in my energy right now scared, shivering. Isabella, Heaven, which one of y'all characters is it? Juliet? Y'all got characters. White and black. Listen, when Michael Jackson told y'all that it doesn't matter if it's black or white, because all souls are white. Every last, the souls that God created. Because there are artificial souls. There are artificial people carrying real souls. There are real people with artificial souls. Y'all signed them people. You took a demon. You signed up for a demon that ate your soul, that turned you into an entity that you no longer can control. Trying to access you of a crime, trying to accuse you of a crime you didn't commit. All that stuff y'all out here doing. See, projection happens when you don't heal. And greed begins when you begin to love materialistic things 22 on the time, because you feed in your flesh. You don't even like who you is on the outside, running from who you is on the inside, because you chose not to heal. You chose to keep bleeding, and then you got mad at the cycle breaker. You don't think I knew you were trying to destroy my life? Your shit wasn't together. Why you thought I was going to put mine with yours? But the company was good to keep. We soulmates. But listen, mate, that don't mean my soul gotta hang with yours. I'm good. You fucked that up. And whoever I'm talking to already gone. Because they want me to remember, okay, no, this is my son. He want me to remember me by the happy memories recreated. Y'all thought that what y'all was, you can't, listen, when you are destroyed, you can't destroy and break someone who's not broken. I'm one with the universe. I coordinate with the creator. Never mind the spells and the projection and the MK Ultra programs and the shape shifting. I weathered the motherfucking storm. Do you hear me? Let's get into it. Y'all put me in the dirt. The feds got me out. Now I'm acting brand new again. I got a new deck. Hold on. This the W's. Yeah, get the shaking. Get that scared ass energy out of here. I'm going in. Y'all boys, don't play with it. You heard the fuck Grandma said, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Hold up. It's two destiny together. I got a new deck though, y'all. The devil is a liar. Indeed. All right, let's do it like that. There you go. Spirit said, hold up. Hey. Niggas thinking they was playing, but got play. I had a new deck. And it's called the W's again. But this time, it's not who. It's why, when, and what. So we got the W's deck out here again, right? I'm being told to pull from this deck right now. Like, listen, I don't want to go this route, but since I'm obedient to the light, you hear that? 7 is obedient to the light. 8, Isabella is 8. She the rabbit. That's that big Libra energy on the devil scale. Because it's too late for you to be trying to get some justice. You ain't stood up yet. So I done created me a new deck. It's called the W's again. And these is a why, when, and what. Okay. Yup. Be afraid. Listen, I'd probably be crying if I wasn't laughing. Listen, I need this shit right now. Like, listen, you won't see me hitting it on camera again, but let me tell you, grandmamas and grandpamas, something. Martina Freeman. Veronica Marshall. Rest in spirit, Elizabeth. I feel her energy. That's my grandma, my great grandma. Yes. So I wouldn't usually come out with the W's again on off bucks, but I got a new deck, and on this deck, what I say it was, it's new. Bear with me, it's new. I used it on myself, and I put the deck down. So when I say it was deep, it's deep. Oh, I can sit it right here. The W's again. When, what, why, what, when, why. When, why, what? You crooked asses. So off the break. Is deep around here, and it's time to get this truth out. So to the middle class people and the government people and the people in position of you all with privilege who think you have power, the time is up. On a Friday, this happened on a Friday, right? For whatever reason, I'm pulling these cards first. Okay, so on a Friday, some shape shifting and some MK Ultra went down in February in results to some escorting. Okay, so look, I talk a lot about inner child healing. Right, 9, 10. On the time. I talk a lot about inner child healing. And honestly, like, I have a big job to do, right? And at the job I have to do, it's not that it makes me emotional, but hurting is a state of emotion. But I don't hurt for me. I hurt for the cycles that's still going, that's still coming, that's still to go. Like, the children of the future are in danger, and the children of the future are in danger because of your grandmama and your grandpappy who worked in the middle class position with the government. There's so much shape shifting and MK Ultra and escorting going on in back in February, and in February coming on Fridays. Listen, I was out, I was out hustling, and I got hungry, so I was almost finished hustling. So I went and stopped and got me something to eat at the spot that was jumping when I was hustling. The spot was jumping, so I wasn't dissatisfied with the food. Like, literally, like, I cooks, I love to cook. Like, I'm about to chef it up, like, and I'm gonna go out and eat, but it's very rare. So that shit was like I was in the kitchen. They overdid it on the seasonings, but it's cool. But listen, and while I was in this restaurant, like I told you, it was popping. They had a line for people ordering food. They had, customers coming to pick up food for delivery, and then they had an officer in there, whether he was in there just sitting in there, or whether spirit sent them in there, whether he was really in there or not, because as a medium, not everybody I visually see is here in the now. Like, literally, it's dimensions, it's levels, it's portals to this shit, right? Wake the fuck up. Excuse my language, it is what it is. And listen, I don't do much of none of that cussing, just like I don't do no smoking on no line when I'm delivering a message that need to be heard, but you're going to hear it today the way I'm going to give it. right? The the officers, you know, he had his little walkie-talkie on him, and at the volume of it, at what was being spoke of, I ain't gonna speak on that. I'm gonna speak on what I was hearing. I would have turned that down. 11 years, 11-year-old girl trafficking. It took me back to, okay, it's time to panel. I was that 11-year-old girl. I was that 7-year-old girl. I was that 4-year-old girl. You understand what I'm saying? And on Fridays, this is on Fridays in February. I don't know if it's February past, it's February coming. Yes, okay, this February past. In February on a Friday, some shape-shifting and MK Ultra happened and results to escorted and result to a death. So this cause should have been under all them cars, but somehow it ended up back out here on top of these cars, letting you know that there's no such thing as death. You might have killed the flesh of a person, but you didn't have a soul to sell a soul, and you did it unrighteously, on a righteous person who was learning and seeking knowledge. 33. That one person was seeking some knowledge and you deceived them. So when you unrighteously sell a soul on deceit, that lies on you. Especially when I'm the soul collector and it's my child soul we talking about, my children. Because listen, I have hundreds of thousands of children. Because these people, my father, with these people, with these government people, with cults and covens, had me in this program where they were breeding my seeds all over the world because I'm an angel, because I'm gifted, right? And then they were taking these angels and they're turning them into demons. And how you do that is you possess it under MK Ultra and shapeshifted. And then the demon eats the soul and the soul becomes an entity. Like, y'all have to wake up out here. This message is going to be deep. And I'm praying they get it out. But I got to get it to y'all. Like, listen, to the middle class, to the government folks, because it's good and bad. And listen, this is down to the feds, to the CIA, all the alphabet boys, and, you know, the industries, the system. Y'all messed up on we the people. Grandmamas and grandpas. Like, you own them. It's time for them to reap what they have sown. And that's why the middle class, y'all facing and getting ready to face what y'all facing now. Yeah. You heard that? Oh, he ain't gonna pass you. I don't know what that was. I just got some random music on because, you know, like, I ain't tired of hearing the same music. I can listen to it over and over again because it inspires when you can hear and see what's right in your face, right? I'm here and keep going. In December, the physical and the mental abuse started before February. In December, the physical and the mental abuse started. I ain't feeling the camera no more. In December, the physical and mental abuse started. But in February, on a Friday, some shape-shifted and MK Ultra and escorted went really bad. Because something in August popped up about a mind control thought process. Okay, so this person was under mind control. So being under mind control, that has a lot to do with MK Ultra, right? It's like memory and knowledge. They might tell you MK stand for something else, but that something else may mean memory and knowledge, but because you lack knowledge, you're perishing, right? So because of something started in August, okay, this person that's speaking out, I don't know who it is. It resonating with me for a few people, but it's also could be resonating with someone else because it's a collective message. What I didn't do was pull all of my energy out, but I'm giving this message to someone, as well as all grandmama.